It's Mother's Day weekend, and I am sharing with you the second video of my haul for my junk journaling from the weekend. In the first video, I went through the different things that I picked up over the weekends, including supplies, stickers, books, note cards, postcards, playing cards, trinkets, keychains, a whole variety of things that I picked up that are going to be fantastic for creative reuse. In this video, I want to show you a specific set of items that I got over the weekend. Now, I did a shorter video a couple of days ago, or maybe yesterday, I guess at this point. I did a shorter video to just give you a glimpse. But in this video, I want to show these to you more in depth. And what am I talking about? I picked up a set of comic books from Japan that are Disney, and they are amazing. The first one I want to share with you is an activity book, and this is from 2006. So this is not vintage, but it's so colorful and it's so Disney. Now, the thing about Japanese comics is that they are oriented opposite of what we are. So in fact, as I show it to you on the screen, it actually looks like it's the correct orientation, but it's not, right? Because you open it from what we consider the back, and then open it and work towards what we consider the front. So this is the front cover as it would be read if you were reading Japanese, and this is the cover with Minnie Mouse on it. Now, if we start to look in it, there's so much in this activity book. I did share some of the opening pages in the previous video, and we have so many great things. This is a large pullout of an activity scene, and there are stickers. These are stickers here. And if we continue to go through the pages, you just see that there's an incredible number of pullouts. There's another set of pages with this young girl dressed like a Disney princess. Isn't she pretty? We have pages like this. This is Mickey. We have Donald Duck cooking. Look at this. Mickey as art. Spaces to draw in color. Just what you would expect in an activity book. And I am in love with this. This is Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. In fact, there was one page I wanted to show you because, let's see if I find it. Maybe if I come across it later. I just think this is incredible. Look at all this imagery. So I was Lilo and Stitch, Stitch being one of my favorite characters. Just a whole variety of imagery in this book. Now, I am not going to cut this book up. This book will stay intact. I'm going to keep it as a collectible, and I will look for more. But isn't this gorgeous? But this isn't the best part. This is just one of the items I got. I also got let me do a quick count before I show them to you. 5, 6, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 8 other Japanese Disney comics. So I'm going to hold them up so that you can see them. So this first one is from 1965, and this is Goofy on the front, and this says Disneyland, and this is a rare Japanese comic from Disney. I do think when I show these to you, I did find a couple that were issued in the United States in English, so they do appear to be issues in Japan, but they're in Japanese. So that's from 1965. This one is November of 1963, so we have Mickey playing golf. This one has, this is from October of 1963, and you can see that this is pretty thick. It's a pretty thick issue. There's even writing on the binding of that. We have this one from March of 1963. I like this one. He's playing the trumpet. This one, and I've gone through and translated the Japanese for some of these. So this is from June of 1962. Look at that. This one is from August of 1961. This is July of 1961. This one is August 1960. And the oldest one that I got is from June of 1960. Now, I'm not going to handle these a whole lot, but I am planning to do to capture some images from them because I want to reuse the pages to make ephemera. I'm not cutting this up, but I want to reuse these pages for personal use for ephemera. And let me show you what I mean by this. When I make my junk journals, I use composition notebooks. I've shared that many times in the past. So this is my current junk journal for the month of May of 2026. It's Hello Kitty. So I have an image on the front, image on the back. I glue two pages together for sturdiness, and then I washi tape the ends. So this is what I use for making my junk journals. What I am going to do is use images from these vintage Japanese comic books from Disney, as well as the one that's not vintage, and make junk journals. I am so excited for this. So I made this first one. I started this first one. I haven't finished it. But here is the cover from March of 1963 on the front. On the back is what was on the back of that specific issue. And then on the inside, I've also started. This is a page that was in one of the other issues that I have now in my collection. And then I did the same thing on the back. And my plan is to fill in these pages with, in many cases, images from these comics, plus others that correspond with the general theme of Disney and Japan. I am extremely excited to be able to do this. This is just going to make my day. So I think what I'm going to have to do is I need to come up with a year of Disney as the theme for my junk journals, because I see myself using multiple images to make these junk journals specific to these comics. Isn't that just the coolest thing? I'm so excited. I cannot wait. So I need to do some more research on these comics, make sure I put them somewhere special. In fact, I'll probably sit them here on my shelf behind me. And you know what? I just may start go looking for more. But I'm excited because not only can I use it for my actual pages, I can make ephemera pieces to use within my junk journals, and maybe even to share freely with some of y'all in Happy Mail and whatnot. You know, these are licensed, copyrighted images. I can't sell them, but I can use them for personal use and maybe trade a few here or there as people are interested. So what do you think? Isn't that just cool? I am in love with these comics and can't wait to dig in and explore them more. So that was the second part of my haul. If you didn't catch the first video, please do go back and catch it. But this is going to keep me so busy for a little while as I put all this haul belongings away and get them organized. And in fact, what I'm going to do in the next couple of weeks, in the next couple of weeks, is I want to share with you an update of my ephemera organization system. So I will maybe use some of this as an example for what I'm doing, because I just think it's so cool and I want to share that with you all. But let me know what you think about these Disney comics. Is this something you'd be interested in? Do you like Disney? Do you collect Disney? I know so many people out there do, but gosh, to have Japanese Disney ephemera and Disney comics is just really, really precious. So I was very excited to get a very good deal from the vendor that I got these from at the horror convention my husband was attending, because if he hadn't given me such a good deal, I wouldn't be able to get them all. So let me know what you think. I will keep sharing as I make these journals, and happy crafting.